Hi campus, my name's Leon, as part of the digital free-level graphics course. This is my mood board, which relates to the project or the brief which was set to sell or promote local music and club nights. So within this mood board I've taken images that are synonymous with the club scene, and in particular logos such as the Passion logo, big personal favourite, my stomping ground, back to basics. What I've tried to incorporate is the wide scale of images, because Clubland's its own separate world really, and it takes on very many forms. Popular one seems to be the ladies' figure, because, well, I know why a lot of lads go out, and that's to look at lovely ladies, but it's used as a marketing ploy more often than not. As we all know through watching television every day in the media, that sex sells, so you'll often find Clanton Iscard pictures of ladies attracting the target audience, i.e. not pubescent males, but 18 to, well, what age do you stop clubbing at? I'd like to say I'm still clubbing strong, but I've reduced my clubbing outlet somewhat, so the pictures like this is another logo, Kiss the Fun, which is quite quickly put on someone's bottom. I wonder what she's trying to state by that. So what I'm showing in this is the kind of impact that they aim to use. The simple logos really, with small, quite neat fonts, but they emphasise them, make them big, bold and beautiful, just to grab you. When you see something like this in a sort of poster in town, they're normally for colour reductions, so I'd aim to use a similar sort of approach, i.e. work on a small image that would form a flyer, and scale it up to about an A1 size to put on bill posters around towns. Disused places in town, illegally admittedly, but in places where people pass every day to attract them to their attention to the events. The other way I plan to market it is in the way I'll advertise it as such, because we're playing electronic music that's coming essentially from CDs and vinyl. There'll be an emphasis on a circular sort of shape that'll be representing a speaker, and also the CDs that would be given away, which is kind of a unique selling point, as it's not always the case that you'll get a CD from Unite, but it's something that you can take away as a memory of it, pass it to your friends, and if your friends like it, get them to come along, and that sort of brings the whole process of unity and getting everybody together. So there's no particular ethnic background I'm aiming to get really. My belief is that music is a universal language we all understand, and someone wrote a song about that, I think it was Eddie Amador, house music, that we can all come along, and hopefully it will be appealing to everyone that's enjoying themselves really. So as you see on here, the emphasis is on like fun, fruity, flirty, sexy kind of images, which is what we all like to be really. And as I say, its use is really to push it in your face and just make you think, ooh, what am I missing out? A really good night out, that's what I'm going to do, and I even get a free CD thrown into the bargain, so hopefully that will attract lots of individuals. And I hope I've covered plan of action, impact level, marketing, unique selling point, its use and the target audience. Does anyone have a question?
Do you think that represents a multicultural
Does this
audience?
represent multicultural? Well, in all fairness, my personal views on the club scene on the whole are it's not really viewed as multicultural anymore. To started out as something that was black, gay and the work of the devil, it's certainly become very popular Western and white, so it's what's synonymous throughout the world with, well,
and that comes across on your mood board.
This is it. How do you make music absolutely multicultural? And I'm afraid it relates to the uniqueness of it all. You get your differences, and people like what they like, but again, it's trying to get it. The fact that there's that many colours on there and stuff, it's a little bit about what's available for everybody. I'm not emphasising on any particular music within the club night. The plans to be, it's local people, local nights. So the emphasis is really on what's out there and what you want, what the people from the town want to play and produce, and then will attract individuals that are into that music, obviously, from being you know, their cup of tea. Should have a cup of tea on there as well, shouldn't
Any questions?
I? Well, no comment. A couple of it.
No,
So I was going to say, how can you make the particular club you're promoting stand out amongst, you know, all the others?
How do I make the particular club I'm standing out? Well, the idea I've got is the giveaway, really. You know, I find the club scenes quite showy off it, really. You know, look what I've got. It's blatantly, it's all in your face, and they're blatantly taking the money off you, creaming it off, going abroad, snorting cocaine, blah blah blah, living the high life while you're scrimping and scraping to get your money. What do you get at a clubbing night? Headache, you know. So it's about local people and getting them out there. So to get people in, we're giving them something, quite literally giving away a CD from the night of memory. They've been part of it, they can take it away when it's photographed in Mixmag. I've got that CD, with many of them, you know. People have been there, have been a part of it. That's the way I plan to make my club stand out, and it hopefully would grow through word of mouth and loyalty, people being part of it, and sort of growing from grassroots up.
okay, you've got your, that we talked about earlier, you've got your kind of two designs, you've got your ministry sound kind of limited, like you say, colour palette, basically 2 or 3 colours at most, and then you've got your kind of high impact, whatever, female models and everything else. Are you going to look at 2 separate designs to kind of look at how you target both audiences?
I'm going to look at incorporating the sexy slinky feel along with easy to recreate, simple, colourful logo, but as I say, like a 4-colour reduction, so a silhouette of a figure, silhouettes of speakers, headphones, things that are all synonymous with the club scene will be reduced into logos that are, you know, sort of instantly recognisable and transferable across all the products as it grows and it takes over clothing range and so on and so forth, and it's just branding that can push right the way across it. Is there any other questions?
No? Okay.